Hello, everybody. I'm John Evans, and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Hey, thanks for tuning into this episode, everybody. It's Monday. We're here every Monday, and a reminder, the first Monday of the month, we give away a free vintage item. So you got to subscribe and then comment on the video of the first Monday of the month, which I think is next week. So just remember to subscribe. Hit that subscribe and get on board with winning free vintage stuff. So let's take a look at this themed show. We're going to explore the world of boho. Yes, people always ask me, what is boho anyway? Well, boho is an aesthetic, a style that is inspired by natural colors, earth tones, natural textures, wicker, things that are inspired by either hippie or beatnik culture, and it's not just wicker. It can be a lot of different things, and eclectic is what's important, and accent pieces that sometimes are from other countries. So it's a widespread variety of things that could be defined as boho. So let's take a look at some of the things that I've been setting aside so I can do this video and show you or explain why does this stuff go for money? Well, here's one of the things that you'll see. This is a miniature peacock chair. Now, if you ever see a large peacock chair, a full-sized peacock chair, buy it. If it's under $100 and it's not falling apart, buy it, because you'll always be able to find someone to sell it to for $200, because the large version of this goes for between $200 and $300. Now, this is a plant stand. It was $1, but these routinely sell for around $20. Every time I've ever put one of these in my booth at the antique mall, $20 gone. And this was $1. That's $19 of profit. All right, another thing you'll see a lot of are these shelves. Now, this one is the plain boho-looking shelf with this kind of rattan and bamboo. These go for about $25. I bought this at a garage sale for $3. So I paid $3. It's going to sell for about $24, $25. But people are always looking for these. They always want to put them in their bathrooms or maybe just in their regular home. Another version of this you'll see is the painted bamboo and rattan shelf. Now, I'm not sure if it came from the store. These painted ones seem to be more 80s than 70s, but this was $3. Again, 25, 26. This one is really nice and sturdy and quite large, so this might even be a $30 shelf. It's got the little thing. You want to make sure that all these are intact, these delicate parts, and that it's in good shape, and this one is. So again, $27 profit. One of the reasons boho is good for the reselling is because a lot of people look at this as an outdated style, and they just know it's not contemporary, and they just want to get rid of it. They think it's old and past its prime, but there are people who love this stuff, and it sells very, very well. Another thing, let's get into boho mirror. This was $4 at my local Goodwill. $4, large, and it's got this. It's not actual cane. That's what they call this, cane. This pattern that's just interwoven rattan or whatever it is. But this is a large mirror. This was $4. Something like this will go for $36, even though it's solid plastic. But it looks like bamboo and cane, and it has the boho look. So you could take a $4 mirror and turn it into $36. Now, if you're talking about real cane, I picked this up at a flea market a couple weeks ago. This is actual cane. It's interwoven, in good shape. This was $2 or $3, I can't remember. It's just a magazine rack, but it does have this cane in it, which will sell it. So this probably, you're looking at $20, $22 on a $2 or $3 magazine rack. All right, we're moving fast. We've got a ton of this stuff to get to. Here's another kind of a fake. Oh, this has got. We might have to get my clock guy on this. I bought this with my fiance, my clock guy, in Indiana. We were at some little indoor flea market. $5, a little high for this, especially if we've got this going on. But she's really good with clocks. But this will probably sell for around $22. Yeah, about that. $22. I wouldn't say any more. But it was $5, which is on the outer edge of what I should be paying for something like this. But I think I knew I was going to be making this video, and I needed support. I needed some items. Now here's the thing. Again, wicker, rattan, whatever you want to call it. This was $3, and it's either a side table or a plant stand. I wonder at some time if there may have been glass in there. It doesn't really matter because it'll sell either way. This is probably a, $22, $23 plant stand. It's good size. It's about 24 inches tall. For $3, I'll make $20 off that. Not a bad. And again, this is where you want to have a booth. More wicker. Yeah, just a simple wicker mirror. What does that say? Made in Hong Kong. So, nothing's made in Hong Kong anymore. I mean, this is 1970s. If it's anything, this was $2. American, $2. And again, made in Hong Kong, old. And this will sell for probably $25, $22, $25, somewhere in there. Man, they're just giving it away. Now, boho is not just wicker. It's also the aesthetic of, remember, hippie, beatnik, bohemian. So what you and signs of travel. Now this is there's also accent pieces. This little brass thing with a peacock on it with the 60s legs, very boho. With the flowers and the color. I paid like $1 for this, and I could probably sell it for $18. Yeah, nothing extremely but this is like an import item for sure. This did not come from this country, so it fits the boho aesthetic. Recently, at a flea market, I picked up this water pitcher. I guess it's like for plants and flowers. But this hippie kind of look, very boho. This was $3. The guy wanted $5 for it. I combined two things. Said, "Would you do both for $7?" So I think this was $3.50 actually. But if you can read that, but it says Japan right there. Probably a late 60s, early 70s import item. I'm looking at about, off of $3.50, I'm looking at about $20. $20, maybe a little bit more. Ceramic, good shape, no chips, no cracks. Also, not an accent piece, a functional boho piece. This little baby was made on the wood there. Can't really see it. Dansk, Denmark, Danish. Yes, this is a wine carafe, a giant wine carafe, I might add. You set that on it like that, cover it up like that, fits snugly there. Again, Dansk, Danish. This was $1.50 from Christian Crossing. And this is one of those situations. On eBay, there is not another one of these. There's other Dansk wine decanters, but not this, which I find very mysterious. If something's made by a corporation like Dansk, you'd think there'd be another one on all of Google. There wasn't. So probably on the rarer side. And I mean, it's hard to explain that to someone. So there's no chance of me getting in any more than $25, $30 for this wine decanter. But again, off of $1.50, come on now. That's high profit. Next thing I found was a cluster of things. Now, we were in Habitat for Humanity, and I found a whole bathroom set with this rattan, wicker, whatever you want to call it, towel holder. This was $6. Now, you'd never want to ship this, right? But because I have found everything else that goes with it, $1.50. Soap dish, $1.50. Covers. What were these? Probably $1. Towel rack. What's the price on the towel rack? Anybody want to guess? Yeesh. Oh, there's 2 towel racks, so 2 for $8. So we got 2 towel racks, the soap dish, a toothpaste, cup holder, all of this stuff in a little hanger for your whatever, your robe or what have you. All of this stuff was about 14 bucks or 16 bucks. But I think as a group, especially if you're going to do it on eBay, this is the thing you don't want to ship. But as a group, you could probably get around $100 for the whole set of boho bathroom fixtures. All right. Now, a long time ago, I had this in one of my videos, and I thought it would kind of sum up what boho is even. You know? Artistic, handmade, hippie-inspired, earth tones behind it. This is someone's hair. This is pretty boho. This is as good as it gets. This was $2.50. And I think I mentioned last time, it's probably worth about 40 bucks. But I just wanted to show you, again, handmade, this, I don't even know what you, like a burlappy type thing. Jute. No, it's not jute. But again, $2.50, it's worth about $40. All right, we're down to our last couple things. This is a footrest, an ottoman, if you will. This was $3. Okay? This is very boho. This is probably a $25 to $30. You could use it as a plant stand. This patch right here, that's probably what they did. Looks like it got wet. You could put oil on this and get it all one tone and ask about $25 for that. Now, we're down to our last item, and I'm moving some things around to make this happen. Yeah, boho. I didn't know it was... Oh, 2 things left. I found this. Earth tones, trees, nature, boho. I was surprised to find this. This was $1. And again, another thing, you cannot find this on the internet. I looked and looked and looked. So that tells me, 1, it's old, and 2, not very common. So this was $1. Someone had painted little flowers around that, which we've sanded off. We're going to have to do more because it's really, you can't really see. Yeah, they used a silver Sharpie to do these little, I don't know why people stop being artsy. You know, I mean, really, you can if you want, but this is just fine by itself. You don't need to add anything to it. This lamp with the textured lampshade, 70s, 80s. This was $5. Is that what it says? $5.50. Excuse me. But this textured kind of cool. I mean, very unusual. Big brown earth tones. Again, boho. All right. Now to the crown jewel of the boho video. See if I can get it out without... I have so much stuff in here. All right. Oof. Move this around. Put this over here. All right. Now this is a true score, you guys. I found this bamboo mirror. And always check the labels, because when I did, I don't know if you can see that, it is an original 50s or 60s label for a company called Rosenthal Netter, an Italian company. They had a slew of designers doing rattan, boho, just these crazy mirrors. This is probably, if I had to guess, I would say 60s. Rosenthal Netter. If it didn't have that sticker, I'd have no idea who made this. And I might even think it's newer, but it is definitely not original bamboo, missing none of these. There is a structural problem. You can see it has one support on the back. It needs another support to hold this mirror in, which is why I'm being so careful with it. But if you look up Rosenthal Netter mirrors, they are anywhere from $449 to $1,200 for an original 60s, 50s even, Rosenthal Netter mirror. I found another one on an earlier episode. I wish I would have checked which episode you could go back to and look at it. But I found another one of these rattan mirrors. It wasn't like this. It was more of an oval shape. And that one is probably worth, God, $600. I have not even attempted to sell it yet because I don't know how to get full price for that immediately. It doesn't matter. I love it. It might end up in my home, but this one, this boho mirror is minimum $200. $200 minimum for the Rosenthal Netter mirror. Look up Rosenthal Netter. $200. I paid $3 for this. $3 at a flea market, combined with a few other things, but this is the score of the day. This beautiful, fully intact bamboo, original Italian mirror. So let's take a look at everything. I spent $53. 53. And when it's all said and done, through my booth mostly, there might be some eBay, $650 off of this boho stuff that a lot of people frankly don't even want. So keep an eye out. Be on the lookout for that boho or bohemian stuff. Thanks for watching my program, Mid Mod Money. Remember to hit like, remember to subscribe, and always round up.